Hi class, this is a video and we are going to start with the product rule, okay? Let U and V be two distinct functions of x. So let U and V be two distinct functions of x. D, the derivative with respect to x of two functions, let's call it function U and function V, is by definition, that means yes, you have to know this, U prime times V plus V prime times U. Yes, you have to know this, very important, okay? So what do I mean by that? Let's go and try to see if we can use this below. Example 5. The product rule is useful when finding f prime. If the original f of x is x times radical 4x minus 1. Since we don't know the chain rule yet, let's practice this type of derivative with a simpler example. Find f prime, okay, if I'm giving you an easier equation. So here we go. What you want to do is use U and V. Let U be one of those factors. So let U be x squared plus 1. The reason is this, I can find U prime easily. U prime, which is the derivative with respect to x, is 2x. Then let V be the other one. That means V prime is 3x squared. Okay, so my rule says f prime, okay, of x is the same as the derivative. By the rule says, what does the rule say? What is the derivative of U times V? Because this is pretty much saying U times V right here. So f prime is what? U prime times V plus V prime times U. Yes, you got to know that. So what is U prime? Well, U prime is this right here. Okay, so to finish this up, we're going to go find U prime, which is 2x. We will go and locate V, which is x to the third plus 3. We are going to add V prime, which is this guy right here, 3x squared, and we are going to locate U, which is x squared plus 1. And from here, just really basic algebra. So 2x times x to the third is 2x to the fourth. 2x times 3 is now going to be 6x. 3x squared times x squared is now 3x to the fourth. 3x squared times 1 is going to be positive 3x squared. And try to combine when you can and write it in order. You have 2x to the fourth and another 3x to the fourth, so that's definitely going to give me 5x to the fourth. And then you bring down your 3x squared and bring down your 6x. So y'all, this is the derivative using the product rule for f of x. Now, some of you are probably wondering, well, why do I need to know that rule when I can just FOIL it out, right? When I just FOIL it out and then just do the derivative using power rule, of course, that will work, okay? No worries. But sometimes, just like this one right here, you can't really FOIL certain thing, so you kind of have to use a product rule, okay? So when you can use power rule, go for it. Remember, the beautiful thing about mathematics is that you do whichever way you want. Guess what? The answer will always be the same. All right, so now let's just dive right into example 6. Example 6, suppose U and V are functions of x that are differentiable at x equals 2, okay? So that means U of 2 equals 3. U prime of 2 equals negative 4. So keep that in mind that this is right here, one of it is the slope, okay? Excuse me. V of 2 equals 1 and V prime of 2 equals 2. Find the values of the following derivatives at x equals to 2. Now, these type of problem is really testing to see if you know your formulas, okay? All right, so to find the derivative of u times v, you have to start with the formula first. So by definition, the derivative of any two functions multiplying together is u prime times v plus v prime times u. Now you can plug in u prime is this value right here because I'm looking for the derivative at x equals to 2. That's why all of these are already at x equals to 2. So I don't have to worry about it at all. I'm not using that value at all. I'm just using what u prime is, which is -4. -4. Now v is a normal v, so it's this one right here. And v prime is this one right here of 2. And u is the normal one, which is 3. So now I'm just going to FOIL this out, not FOIL I should say, multiply that out, and you should get the derivative is 2. Okay. Over here, we are going to use the derivative rule and separate them. So the derivative with respect to x of 3u, by definition, yes, you can totally sort this out, minus the derivative with respect to x of 2v plus the derivative with respect to x of 2 times u times v. Okay, and again, the derivative of any constant is exactly the same as you can pull that out first and then just do the derivative of u. Okay, minus 2, do the derivative of v. And over here, I'm going to factor out the constant. So now I am asking you to find the derivative of u times v. Okay. So this is the part where it's going to be very, very confusing for some of us. Keep in mind that I'm asking you to find the derivative of u, right? The derivative of u is u prime, right? Because you don't know, what we don't know is, what is u? It's not x squared, it's not 3x squared plus 4x minus 5, right? It's just an unknown equation. All we know is the value of these things, okay? We don't know the exact equation. So the derivative of u prime is, the derivative of u is u prime. It's like saying this. If I give you y equals 3x squared plus x for the sake of simplicity, then I'm going to say, hey, find y prime. So y prime is 6x plus 1. But what if I go and I say, I just have this, right? Y equal to some function, right? I don't know what this function is. Find the derivative. Well, the derivative is y prime because I don't know what this is, right? I don't know what this is. So the derivative of y is y prime. So that's the part where some of us are going to be confused, okay? So similarly to this, minus 2, the derivative of v is v prime. Since we don't know, the part is we don't know what v is, okay? Then over here, I would have to use my formula. It's u prime times v plus v prime times u. Then from here, I can plug in all of those things that I was provided up here that I color in so much, okay? So this is going to be 3 times u prime is -4 minus 2 times v prime is 2 plus 2 times in quantity u prime again is -4 times regular v is 1 plus v prime is 2 times regular u is 3. So all of that is now going to work out slowly. -12 minus 4 plus 2 times inside, this is -4 plus 6. This is going to be -16 plus 2 times 2, which is going to be -16 plus 4. So my final answer, class, is -12. Okay, so make sure you understand the derivative of u is u prime. The derivative of v is v prime. The derivative of a product is you have to use a rule, okay? Otherwise, you're going to get this incorrect. And this is the end.